Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris with me, Alfapiomega, and the United Federation of Planets in Star Trek New Horizons mod. So we now have enough tradition to get the 5th out of 5 frontier traditions. So I'm gonna adopt it now, and that gave us the ability to get an Ascension perk, and we already spoke about getting the Imperial Prerogative. So I got that. And that increased, oh my god, that actually gave me way more. We were supposed to have only 5, but it jumped all the way to 14. Frontier traditions, oh, okay, so the frontier traditions also give 2 extra. I forgot about that. Damn! So that is good, that is good. Now, I double checked everything already, but I'd like to go with you guys over this again. We have these systems here, the sectors, and I think that we can get some of them, well, we can definitely get some of them into our controlled systems, but it's gonna be really interesting. So, let's start from the biggest one. The Kuch sector has 37 population. So if I disband this sector, it should give me the Deneb Kaito system and Aliot. So let's see that. And we jump by 2 sectors. So let's check out what these are. Deneb Kaitos has 4 planets. It has Deneb Kaitos 4, which is an Andorian. Oh, that's a vastly backward sector. Damn, we're gonna invest millions in here. Kuch, which has quite a lot to upgrade. Mossad, which is almost finished. Oh, you can build, what's it called? Oh, you can't. Oh, presume power plant. What? Oh, because you're not upgraded. Damn. And Tonch has just been upgraded, so I'm just gonna give out random orders here and build a... Do we have a frontier clinic here? I think we do somewhere, because it doesn't allow me to get it. No, it's here. Okay, that's actually a good bio place though. And finally Tonch. No, okay, that's all of them. Plus we gained Alioth system, which we recently settled. So we got the frontier clinic there, and Klingons are moving here. Actually, this was settled by Klingons, really? This should be settled by Vulcans. Okay, so it's gonna be Klingon-Vulcan planet. That's a great combination, I have to say. Let's put an industrial fabricator here right off the bat, and we're done with resources. So the next sector we're gonna get, which one is the biggest? Eridani Prime has 2 colonies and has 19 people. I think Tonch sector is more important. It has 26. Where's the Tonch sector? Is it this one? Yes. So let's get the Tonch sector in. And we get Zeta Hercules. So that one has 3 planets, it seemed like. No, just a Tonch. And is there another system in here? Tonch. Okay. Terra Nova. Where the hell is Xegir? Oh, there's the one. Okay, Xegir is here, and here's Massa. So we have... Let's clear out this one and then this one. So that puts us on 11 sectors. Look how we've grown. And we're gonna then get the Eridani Prime, which is 19 people. Actually, I'm gonna switch to it first. Gamma Serpentes, Eridani Prime. Okay, so that's Epsilon Indy and 82G Eridani, so it's gonna be 2 sectors. So let's do it that one. And we got 82G Eridani. Eridani Prime, that's an Andorian one. And Epsilon Indi, which has the planet Tari, which is also Andorian. Unfortunately, I don't have enough minerals to deal with these systems yet. But we can take one more. And which one would that be? Haika... DC Cancri Prime. Let's actually check these sectors one by one and decide which is the most important. So DC Cancri Prime has a DC Cancri Prime planet, which is really big, 21. Or we could go with Cassiopeia, which has Cassiopeia planet, which is way lower habitability. Or Gamma Serpentis, which is 13, so it's a very small planet. And we got Mu'ara here, which has 13. And Haika up here, which has 12. Okay, so I think it's pretty clear that we're gonna go with Cancri Prime, because that one is the most valuable to us. So let's get the planets and sectors and get this one. Now the following sectors can get leaders now from us, so hopefully they will do their job well. We need one more from Cassiopeia, but as you can see I don't have any free ones. Leaders, do we have any? Wait, no. Leaders here. We have one free scientist, so I'm gonna fire him and recruit a new one for the last sector, you. And you're gonna rule in the Cassiopeia sector. Okay, so as you can see, I have a lot of work to do. Especially here, damn. Yeah, all of these needs to be upgraded. We're gonna start getting way more united too. But what are we gonna go with next? Preservation, medical and green buildings. Grants you environmental habitability increase. That one is good. Government level cap is increased by 1. Food consumption lowered. Queer Walker is low. Actually that's not that good. Federation. Embassies on member worlds. Reduces the mineral cost of consumer goods. It's actually pretty useful. We're paying quite a lot, so even the 5% would be good. Adopting... Okay, lowers the new civilization. That might be good too. Cultural exchange. Diplomatic quarters. Federation... Unlocks access to the unique Federation policy, which enables you to set the focus on Federation member worlds. Okay, and then we have Federation Naval Patrol. Ship upkeep lowered and shipyard build cost decreased. So Federation is not a bad one. Harmony. Imperial Plantation. Population growth speed. Happiness increased. Attraction. The greater good. Consumer goods lowered by 20%. Damn. And frontier growth. Harmony. Also lowers unrest on all of our planets. Okay, Harmony seems like a really good one. Diversity, faction influence gain, with the capacity, survey speed increased, onboard school. Okay, diversity is not my choice. Diplomacy, influence cost lowered, ship build speed increased. Federation naval capacity counts twice as much. Oh! Okay, but that's not actually that important. Unity increased. Trust growth and discovery. Xenobiology. Okay, I think we're gonna go with the Harmony. Though, one thing that occurred to me is that we had this really big Liberation Watch, and they wanted to get traditional diplomacy. So did you. Discover traditions. Diplomacy, traditions. Traditional diplomacy, free education, universal healthcare. I think we might start switching some of these to please these people a bit more. To increase their support for us. Huh. That's, well, you can see that I have my work cut for me, so I'll try to incorporate these new worlds into our functioning civilization, as many of them leave a lot to be desired with. But I wonder, the demographics, did they change? No, they didn't. Okay, so it was counting them all this time. I was wondering if that was the difference, but no. Cool, so I'll see you folks when things start to roll around. Welcome back! We just got the dreams of a blue planet. Even before we could have the stars, we looked at our nearest planetary neighbor and wondered what life existed there. Hundreds of years later, we find out Mars once had moving rivers and seas, even a basic ecosystem, only to lose it to an ever-depleting atmosphere. Now is our chance to restore Mars to its former glory. Even as we look to the other solar systems and their wealth of colonizable planets, the Mars Initiative seeks to terraform the Red Planet. The head of the project, Engineer Paul Boone, says that with the help of the Veteran Array, it will be possible to nudge comets and asteroids out of their orbit and force them to crash onto the polar ice cap of Mars. This will release carbon dioxide and water vapor into the atmosphere and eventually bringing life back to the barren planet. The project lead estimates the project could take at least 80 years and potentially a great deal more. Remember, the veterinary must be manned by a pup at all times, or your terraforming project will not continue. So we started with the habitability increases. The veteran array is on, and as you saw, we got the event. I'm hard at work trying to force various planets to get better and increase themselves. I'm building academies here and there. You can see that the research and the unity is slowly moving up. However, some of the things that we have here and there are a bit out of my... yeah, like you just upgraded. So what are we going to do? We could build a Perugium power plant here now, I think. Yes. And what do you have? Okay, we're gonna replace this with the academy, and then we're just gonna upgrade you guys. Deneb has just been upgraded as well. And wow, this one is good. That's a great place to have a hydroponic farm. So many things to build. It's like we discovered new worlds, and in essence it actually is. So anomaly in Maxia Zeta. Wait, that's not here. Maxia Zeta is here. It's the system that we just cleared of the pirates. Okay, so let's research the anomaly afterwards. One thing that I also would like to mention is that we got the possibility to research adaptive bureaucracy, which gives us another boost in the core sector systems. So we're gonna dismantle one other sector, probably Mu'arai, let's see, or maybe Haika, because Haika is like the most, well, for strategic purposes, Haika might be better, I really believe so. Lost to bureaucracy. Due to a major clerical error, parts of Mu Cassiopeia has fallen behind. We must invest in this area. Energy credits and unity gain. Definitely.
You know, you really should be careful when playing with high explosives. But then again, what do I care if you get burned? You've just unlocked the ability to build minefields. Go to your quaint little ship designer, press the F10 key if you're lost, and design a minefield there. Once you've done that, you can build it just like any other defensive station from a construction ship.
Interesting. And also, we unlocked also the optical secondary computer core. Dedicated phase turret and shuttlecraft phaser. Secondary plasma dyne relay. Let's get that one. And here, torpedo launcher battery. Oh, that one is good. That can be put on our stations. I'm thinking we might want to get that one. Orange afterburner. Or the engineering. Well, let's go with the engineering lab really. We're lacking there quite a lot, so I believe that might be a good one. But back to the point of Haika. Haika is not a great system really, but you know, it's the pass for us, and it's very close to the Romulan Star Empire, so I might be really interested in getting that one. Plus it's very well habitable, so it might be a good idea to get it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Haika. Even though some other systems might be better, Haika is the one we want. And last thing that I want to mention is that we have started the negotiations with the Delta Union, but it gives us only 7% every 2 years. So we're looking at decades, possibly, maybe even more. Now, ship designer, minefield. Okay, what do we have here? Fixed mount radar system, Type N electronic fusion power cone, and nuclear mines. Shield generator. I don't know this one. Damage. Minefield causes periodic damage to all enemy ships in range. Okay, heavy armor plating, but I'm thinking I might want to get the hardened shields instead. Those are... They have less shields, but more armor and hull points, so let's have that done. Clark Minefield. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I was not expecting this. An alien visitor. Prime Minister André Dubois, my name is Virpim Dan Polosh, and I must request your assistance. My vessel was ambushed by pirates in what you call the Ross 973 system. I barely managed to escape in my shuttle. I beg of you, please send a ship to the system to help my search for survivors. There was an M-class world in the system they may have been able to take refuge on. We will assist you. New system is created. Words cannot express my gratitude, but thank you.
Log updated.
Okay, we really created a new system. Where is it? We have a log updated. Investigate. Assist Vilprim. Enter orbit of Ross. Oh, it's here. In the Orion Free States. Okay, I don't think we can get there, honestly. Yeah, they're close to their borders towards us. That kind of sucks. Honestly, I won't say it doesn't. That really does suck a lot. And we don't have anything here, do you? No. I'll have to figure out what we want to build there. What about you? Oh, you can build the Perugian ball plant, can't you? Oh, yes you can. I'm gonna build that. Those give so much energy. They give so much energy.